Hello and welcome to another AIC video. Pretty excited about this video because of kind of I don't want to say hype, but some of the discussion around this laptop and what Lenovo has done compared to what they've done with previous laptops for this laptop. The laptop we're talking about is right here on the right. It is a T14 Gen 5. So supposedly they worked with iFixit to make it easier to repair, easier to upgrade. But what I really want to do is compare it with some other ThinkPads I have in my possession that I own, just to do a comparison kind of over the years, what changes have happened and why they might have made some of those changes on this one. So we're going to start off with my ThinkPad, my 25th anniversary ThinkPad. Love this laptop. Oh, let's just set that here. Getting a bit old and long in the tooth as far as how old it is and its performance, but still one of the best laptops I've owned. So a couple things with this. First things first, Wi-Fi card is replaceable, swappable. We have two memory DIMMs, one here and one here. So I have 32 gigs of RAM in here. Easily replaced. I need the stickiness of that died. But the CMOS battery is easy to access and replace. So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is like an 8 or 9 as far as repairability. One of the most important things I think is this is your charging port right here. It's actually a separate piece that you plug into the motherboard. So if you ever break your charging port, which is the most likely port you're going to break on a laptop, just because you use it constantly to charge it, right? And it's the cord that most people are going to trip over. So easy to replace on this. It's literally just you undo the bracket for the hinge, unplug a cable, plug a new one in, and it's just a few bucks to replace. Most of the other things on here that you would normally replace, like the storage here and the memory and the Wi-Fi card, are all easily replaceable. Then we move to my P14s Gen 2. And looking on here, storage is here. We have one RAM slot because the other RAM is soldered to the system board on the other underside. Your coin cell battery is easily replaceable. You have access to replace your solder or your thermal paste. Speaker, pretty easy to get to. The Wi-Fi is soldered, however, and the charging port is just USB Type-C, and that is, again, soldered to the system board. So definitely less repairability than the T25, but not, all in all, not the worst. Now, I don't have a later model, the Gen 3 or the Gen 4. I haven't compared those, but let's take a look at the Gen 5. We take this off. Again, we have the storage here. We do have both DIMMs upgradable. However, the Wi-Fi again is soldered, and the charging port is soldered as well. So it would have been really nice to see these on a daughter board, because they have a daughter board over here on this side for these ports, for the Ethernet and USB type A ports. So I think it's a step in the right direction, but definitely having two upgradable RAM slots is nice, especially since I think this only comes with 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, it only comes with two 8 gig DIMMs. The heat fan is huge as well. It's a heat pipe that I like that it vents out the back, something my other systems do not do. I will be doing a full review on this, so this is your opportunity to ask me any questions in the comment section down below as I prepare this for that full review. I plan on doing some gaming on here as well as some productivity things. So definitely, if you want to see something specific or you want to know something specific about this, let me know. One thing that I did notice when taking it apart, disassembling it, I had a really hard time getting the cover off. Not because it was hard to get off, but because there's a clip here that's right in the center. There's no screw or anything right here. And I was afraid I was going to break it. It clips on to the laptop underside right here, and it really is tight. I was really afraid I was going to break something. But in the process of taking it apart, one thing I liked about it, and something that's not as easy on these my other ThinkPads, is how easy it is for the keyboard to be replaced. So on here, if we open this up, this just slides up. There are 2 screws you have to remove, but I've removed them obviously because the base is removed. This just slides up. Oh, there we go. Slides down a little bit, and then you flip it over. I did this looking for maybe a screw that was holding the base on. It was just this clip. That was the problem. So if you need to replace the keyboard, this is probably the easiest I've had a keyboard replacement on a ThinkPad. Last time I had replaced a keyboard on a ThinkPad was a T420 or T430, one of those two, and it was similar to this where it just popped right out. Where these ones, it's a little bit more involved getting that keyboard out, but not a huge process with those either, just not quite this simple. Anyways, definitely ask me any questions you have, any comments you have, anything you want to see on this. I will do my best to accommodate any reasonable testing request. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day.